guys, here at Tower Kennels. Today we want to talk about how we can make the dog really understand which behavior or which part of a behavior it was that I want him to feel rewarded for. Sounds very difficult if you really look at it. If I work with the ball as a reinforcer because I have a high-driven dog for the ball, for the toy, and let's say I want the dog to sit. So he sits and I throw the ball. The rule of thumb is he feels reinforced for the last thing he did before he engaged into the reward, before he actually got it. That being said, if the dog sits and I throw the ball and he runs after the ball, what did he do very last before he engaged into the ball? It was the running after the ball. So what we typically see or saw years ago when we trained like that, we saw a decrease in behavior of sitting, what we actually wanted. The dog felt more reinforced for running after the ball than actually sitting. So we need to create a marker that identifies properly, hey, that was it. That's what I want and that's what I pay you for right now. It's called a secondary reinforcer, meaning that it announces that the reinforcer is coming. We use a clicker. It's called a marker. We mark the behavior or the part of the behavior that we want to train and provide the reinforcer right after that. So if I have created the marker, which you can see in a different video how, making an association between the click as a mark that the food or the reward of any kind is now going to come. I can catch with my marker any part, any behavior accurately like the shutter of the camera. When you hear the shutter of the camera, that's what you will see in the picture. So I can actually, with my marker, with my clicker, take pictures for the dog. Let's say it comes out of the Polaroid, I show it to him, and he's like, oh, okay, that's what I got paid for. I see it. And it's way after, if you look at it this way, if it's 3 seconds after the dog performed, so to speak, did what we want to train, it's too late. He might be, without a marker, it's too late. It might be something else he's doing right now. Sitting, dog sits, you give the reinforcement, provide the reinforcement without the marker, he might have gotten up to meet you halfway. So now again, he's not reinforced for the particular behavior. So once the marker is conditioned as an announcement that reward is coming now, the marker, as the name says, marks the behavior or the particular part of a behavior that we want the dog to understand to be reinforced for. So, created the marker, click, reinforce. The reinforcement will be understood to be given for the moment, for the behavior at the moment the picture was taken. Creating the marker is a different video yet. Just make it clear that you all understand better training, most better results, faster results if we can clearly communicate that now you got it. Because I mark the moment and provide the reinforcer afterwards in any direction. Andrea.